Pastor Zechariah Isaiah from Yale, speaking from the Kina local government of Kogi State in Nigeria on youth empowerment, or in other words, empowering the Nigerian youth for effective leadership tomorrow. Youth empowerment means different things to different people, and most especially in Nigeria. And to some it is defined or wrongly defined, and some perceive it wrongly, including the youths themselves. Government, parents, and even major stakeholders sees youth empowerment in different dimensions. And the youth themselves neglect self-development and empowerment, and wholly depending on the white-collar job. What am I saying? The youth of this country solely depend on white-collar job, relenting on white-collar job, and avoiding empowerment. The government on our part is failing severely. Even stakeholders are failing. Political office holders are failing. But what we are saying, if we empower, if we come into TBC, if all the youth becomes TBCians worldwide, it means the whole system, we can then change the whole system as far as the world is concerned. So we are talking from this part of the world in Yale that there is the need to empower youth in this country to bring a change for better, most especially if we involve them in TBC and not depending on white scholar job alone. The government sees youth empowerment as an avenue to initiate policies and programs, although their program makes little impact on their lives because they are soon hijacked by government representative. You see, government initiate a lot of programs as far as Nigeria is concerned for the youth. But the most unfortunate thing is after a while, these programs are hijacked by individuals and the money goes into their pocket, the so-called bourgeois, the leaders. The income of the Nigeria is in the hand of the few individuals. When you compute the national income of this country, it lies in the hands of few individuals. And so we have a problem as far as Nigeria is concerned in youth empowerment, in youth development. And so we pray that as long as our youths are well enlightened in TBC, I think this error will correct itself. Because the issue is when you are not informed about a particular thing, you cannot come out or develop yourself with that particular policies project. We are talking about TBC. It's a war program. Every youth across the world are embracing TBC. Now the world is running cashless economy. And people are not seeing it now in the near future. These cryptocurrencies we are saying now will come into reality, and we will see that it will be fully market-based. So we are looking onto this country, onto our youth, so that they can change for better. for better, for better. Generally, youths are called leaders of tomorrow. It is believed that considering their strengths, creativity, potentials, and their tendencies is to outlive these present leaders. That is our prayer for them. But the problem is, the fact is that they must work towards it. To achieve this goal, to achieve this objective, they must actually work towards it. In reality, for them to outright their fathers, their parents, the present leaders, they must what? Work assiduously towards an empowerment program. Now, young people with great potentials, we know that when a country has young people with potentials, what are we saying? The ability to generate, the ability for creativity, the ability for them to see beyond the immediate environment and put in every skill around them. Or in other words, we have the Bloom's theory of taxonomy. A Bloom theory says, there is a manipulative skill, there is the cognitive skill, and equally the affective skill. All the domains come together to bring effectiveness